Hello and welcome back to Desmin's Creek, our 5th edition live play that meets on Wednesday nights. Last time, the party had successfully defeated the pirates of the Broken Wind and reclaimed all of the goods that they had stolen from Aiden's extrajudicial merchant, let's call him. The pirate, the orc pirate, and, sorry, I've got, chatter in my ears, it's distracting my brain. And on their way back to Volinar, they were visited by a gold dragon who transformed upon splashing down into the water meteorically into a halfling and claimed to be the great hero of the Dragon War unicycle, who was recognized by Vulcan as one of his uncles. He took Twilight aside or attempted to talk about something of utmost importance, upon which his eyes glowed green, and he called upon the chaotic energies that formed the world. I'm turning my chat reader off. This is too much. Called upon the chaotic energies that formed the world, and gave a piece of those to Twilight, whereupon he left, attempting to take Twilight with him, and Twilight died horrifically, only to reappear minutes later to rejoin conversations that were going on the ship as though nothing had happened. And then the ship was assaulted, seemingly as this man, Unicycle, predicted, by sturgeon elementals. Elemental sturgeon spirit things. And so, that is where we are, on a... we are in combat with these flying fishmen, who keep covering the ship in fog, making it hard for the party to fight them. What jerks. So, throw on the combat order. Right, we had returned to the top, and are you in a vehicle right now, Derek? Okay, I'm going to assume that the answer is yes, and we're going to continue on as we have been. So, Vulcan, you are the top of the order. The two elementals are flying amidships, and the fog has just been dispersed again, leaving the block in red. Means it is not there, but easy for me to bring back into being by changing its color.
I had my reaction spell will go off, which we needed to resolve.
Okay, there was a right.
From
I'm
Desmin's,
really glad you wrote that down.
On Desmin's turn.
Okay.
DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. These guys do have a little bit of wisdom. Let's find out. 17, huh? Where did I put this? Not you. Not you. There you are. Wisdom. They hit a dirty 20.
Okay. 8 psychic damage.
8 psychic damage to the closer one it was, right?
Yeah, because that just made the most sense.
Yes.
For reaction. Usually, like first one to move into view and all of that, so.
Yeah, Sturgeon B will take 8 psychic damage, which they neither resist nor are weak to.
Cool.
Alright. So, Vulcan, you have leapt up the mast amidships and are clinging to it, from which you have been shooting guys with your gun arm. The fog is cleared, so you now have clear line of sight to targets. What shall you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back down and I'm gonna try to line them up so that they're both in a line. Next to Silas down there.
You're going to move such that they're both in a line, is what you said?
Yeah, so I wanna go like
So you're going to climb down or jump
there.
down?
I'm gonna jump down
Okay.
next to Silas.
Okay. Do you have to worry about falling damage?
No.
Okay. Then we'll simply make you fall. Alright, so they are now in a line from you. Correct. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot them with a lightning bolt.
Right, lightning bolts. Okay, so that is a reflex saving throw for them, I believe.
Yes, let's make a dexterity saving throw. It's how much?
Alright, well, the first guy got a
So
nat
is it just my
First guy got a nat 20.
spell save?
Yeah, it's against your spell save DC.
Yeah.
The other guy has advantage because of cover. Getting a 17 on die. So a nat 20 and a 17 on die.
Oh. Oh.
Dexterity. So the lowest one is a 22.
So they both beat it, so they'll both take half damage still.
Okay. Let me just check.
8d6. So.
8d6. Damage resistance. Okay, they are also resistant to lightning damage despite being fish.
Did not expect that.
Yep.
That sucks. That really sucks. What a waste of a spell, then.
Well, at least you know for the rest of the party.
They rolled really fucking high for damage, too.
And they just were like, hey, that's really cool damage. What if we fucked that damage? With our
I
tridents.
love how I'm watching the stream and I'm getting a random ad for Highland Games in Arkansas.
You want to go to Arkansas and participate in the Highland Games?
I have never thought in my life that I would want to go to Arkansas.
Has your opinion about the changed, though, now that you've seen this ad for the Highland Games?
It took me 17 years to figure out that it's called Arkansas.
It's Arkansas. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. It's Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah, there's Kansas, there's Arkansas.
It is spelled Arkansas. I don't...
Yeah, but Kansas is also wrong. It's Kansas. They're pronounced
Anyway,
wrong.
so I got 41 damage, and then you have that, and then have it
And I
again.
have again. So 20 down to 10 a pop.
It could have been so fucking much.
It would have been 80 total. Instead, it's 20.
I could have done 82 fucking damage, and instead I do 20 fucking damage.
Oh,
That sucks.
It does.
I thought it was so good.
Yeah.
I know, I can't dispel magic again. Fuck.
10 points.
Don't say that too loud, or they're gonna make more smoke.
Take 10 damage. Take 10 damage. They're really working up a sweat here.
Oh, that is so disappointing. I would have done better just to shoot him.
You couldn't have known that. I wouldn't have expected the fish man to be resistant to lightning.
Yeah, I expected it was like, oh, they're a fish. They're gonna be fucked up by lightning. No?
Well, what we've learned today is that Pokemon
The red
lied.
hair and fucking...
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, there are confusing Pokemon too, like Sudowoodo.
I guess there are electric fish, but these don't look like they're one of them. Or eels.
They're sturgeon. They're sturgeon with man arms holding tridents.
Exactly. No indication that they would have lightning resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, guess that's it.
It was really cool, though. How does this lightning attack look to everybody as this robo-rabbit jumps down from the mast and emits lightning? What does it look like?
So because of his armor, he's got like a little crystal on the front of his chest. So that like glows yellow and starts to spark, and then a big old lightning bolt shoots out of it.
Pew!
Like Iron Man.
There you
The
go.
lightning.
This branching lightning bolt reaching out from your chest to and wrap the two of them in shocking damage, and they just sort of brush it off and glare at you.
Fuck.
Spider. Spider.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yeah.
There's one right above you. You can reach it with your hand.
Are they that close?
There is one that close. See him? This guy. This guy.
Yeah. Just want to see if I have anything. Do I have anything moderately interesting you can do apart from same old, same old? Can I jump up and just try to grab onto him?
Okay, you know what? Sure. I think that's within your standard jump height to try and reach, so let's make it a grapple check. So, roll, athletics to try and hold on to this guy.
Whereas...
Take 5 feet of movement and athletics check and one of your attacks.
That's a 15.
A 15. All right, he gets to roll athletics or acrobatics because he's escaping the grapple. It's probably going to be acrobatics. It's actually the same. Luckily, last week, Blake gave me a mulligan because he hates you all. No, I'm kidding. He just wants chaos. And that was worse. So it's a 12.
Yay!
You leap into the air and grab the flippy tail of the sturgeon, and you are immediately uncomfortable as the spikes on the butt are prodding into you.
They help me to hold on.
They might have if they weren't, facing the wrong way. Have you seen a sturgeon?
No.
Oh. They have spines that point toward their tail fin.
Kind of like, what was it? Is it whiting?
Might be. I've actually only once seen a picture of a whiting. It's a UK fish. We don't have those here.
Because I used to work in meat counter. I had to, work with fish. They are very, very spiny.
Spiny fish.
Very spiny
They're not
fins.
that spiny. You wouldn't look at this and go, "That's a very spiny fish." They just do have these spines along their dorsal ridge.
The whiting really only has spines along the fins. So it's like if you're holding them, you have to be careful because they will
poke you with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, because, they're dead.
They're also fish.
Fish can do things on purpose.
No, they can't.
Not when they're dead.
Not when they're dead, no.
Fish just can't do things on purpose. That requires brain. Fish don't have brain.
Fish do have brain, it's just not big.
I refuse to accept the personhood of fish. Alright, so you have hold of this guy. Do you have 2 attacks and a bonus action attack as a monk?
A bonus attack if I melee attack.
Right. So but does your attack action have multi-attack in it?
Oh yeah, I have 2
Okay.
attacks.
So you have 1 attack left in that, and then if you melee attack, you can do your bonus action attack. That's what you have left. Your movement is kind of unless you let go of this fish to go somewhere. But right now you're dangling from the fish. It looks extremely put out.
I don't get any interesting attacks. You know what? Now that I've got him, I'm just gonna stab him.
Stab him with your rapier. Devein that
That's it.
fish.
That's a miss.
Wow. You missed something you were holding on to.
Yeah.
Not one.
Well, almost.
Well, you've made the
Natural
melee
2.
attack. I don't think you have to hit in order to flurry of blows, right?
No, it's just.
You want to pat that belly?
Wow.
Things are going great
Wow.
for you. Things are going so good.
It's appropriate. I rolled 2 2s.
You too.
Doo-doo.
Ugh.
You're 2-2.
What is a 2 for you? Like that's definitely not above a 10, right?
2 on die. I
Yeah.
rolled 2 2s on die.
Right. But yeah, it's like a 10.
It's a 10
It's a 10.
with the rapier, and it's a 9 with the punch.
I gotcha. Okay, yeah, that won't beat their AC. Just double checking that you don't like somehow magically beat their AC on a 2. All right. You're just sort of feathering the belly of this sturgeon genie that looks pissed off. Anything else? You gonna stay latched on?
Let's stay where I am.
Okay. Sturgeon A, who is looking very bad, is going to make it foggy again.
That bitch.
Gonna change the color of this to what kind of stands out but doesn't look like red. You know what? Yeah, let's just make it white. That's fine. So now that it's white, it's foggy. Anybody trying to perceive anything in the fog, or if you're in the fog and trying to perceive anything in the fog or outside the fog, you are treated as, I believe it's blinded. Yeah, I think it's treated like, yeah, like blinded.
I mean, you were kind of making it like almost like a dance club, so he would have been blinded with the strobing.
Well, it's not their fault the fog keeps getting turned off.
Yeah, it'll hopefully
Yeah,
get turned off again.
The fog is not in the mood.
I believe it's an action for him to do that. It is. Which means, unless he wants to move, he's not doing anything else. And moving sounds pretty cool. Yeah, let's move. Let's see, they can fly quite a lot. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here. Whatever is... Let's do it 5 feet off the ground so that we're all totally sure. That's where they are. Sure, let's go with that. And it becomes Reggie's turn. Reggie, the fog is back, and boy is it hard to see.
It's just rude. I can see none of my allies to be able to give any of them bardic
You
inspiration.
can see the ship's captain. Vestus is right there, wondering what the fuck is going
It's
on.
true. I could give Vestus bardic inspiration. I don't know what I would do it for. I don't think he needs it, honestly. I think that he just like passively generates his own bardic inspiration.
It's because he does so much aura farming.
Like, he just looks in a mirror and he gets a d6.
Winks at himself.
He can't use it on anything. He actually gets a d6. Like, he doesn't know where he's gonna put them all.
Yeah. Whenever he winks, that little star comes out and he just catches the star and it becomes a d6, which he rolls in the palm of his other hand.
Terrifying. I am going to prepare a spell.
Okay, you prepare a spell. Do you want to move at all?
Can I move to like between the stairs so that way if they come like sideways for me, they don't just like shoot me off the edge?
Sure, so do you want to be right up here, a little further back? Way further back?
I don't need to be far back,
Okay. So just like right here?
probably.
Yeah, I know you got the delay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alright.
And that
It'll be
is
much
my
harder
turn.
for them to shoot you off the boat.
I am very light. It would be very easy.
Just look at Desmond. He's managed to stay on the boat despite their various efforts to make him not on the boat.
Yep, it's been close. I almost died twice.
Alright, you have prepared a spell and moved. You good?
Yep.
Okay. Morrigan, it's foggy.
It's foggy.
It's
Yeah.
foggy. You're just outside the fog. You've just got a wall of fog in front of your face.
And I cannot see any enemies.
No, you kind of know where they are because they're not hiding, so you know like the general direction and distance to them. So if you threw something, you'd just be at disadvantage to hit them, but you cannot see them.
Yeah, that's not gonna help me much. There's so little I can do. Fog is like something that I have not anticipated at all. I have nothing against it.
Well, they have to spend their turn to put it up, so I guess it's not like they're just kicking the shit out of you because of it.
I guess I'm gonna prepare an action to smack anything if it comes out. Specifically specifically enemy. Like,
Yeah, you can just say you prepare an attack, and you get to choose when the trigger occurs, if you take the action or not. So you could always choose to hit Desmond when he comes over to check on you.
yeah. It's a fun idea, but I think I'm gonna stick with the enemy.
Nobody ever wants to have fun the way I want to have fun.
So yeah, I'm preparing action.
Okay. You prepare an action. Do you want to move at all or stay right where you are?
Yeah, I'll move 5 feet to the left, because then I have more area I can actually hit. Since I'm in the corner.
Okay. You want to move 5 feet. Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then I have an extra space I can hit.
True. Alright. There you go. Sturgeon B! No, Sturgeon B. That one's Sturgeon B. Right. Which has... which has Spider attached to him. So we're gonna say that he's weighted down and moves at half speed due to this. Oop. Spider comes up here. We'll just put you right on top of each other like so. I think what he's going to do... Let's see, 60 feet, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Yeah, you can make that in 30 feet. Alright. So I think he's going to come over to here, heading down, and he's going to make his 2 melee attacks against Vulcan, which are at advantage because you're blinded. That is going to be Trident. A 27 on AC.
Fuck, that hits.
Alright, on a hit, it is 13 points of non-magical piercing damage. We'll say that he's, like, clearly trying to push Spider off of his tail, which isn't going well, so he's only wielding the weapon one-handed. And then he attacks again, because he gets a multi-attack. And that's going to be a 21.
Ah, that misses.
Okay. Miss with the second. And then he's going to continue his movement. Whee! Grab you. And he's going to spend the last of his movement submerging himself in the water. With Spider attached. Spider, how do you feel about water?
It might be... hold on, let me just double check. I'm alright.
Okay. I know that normally it's the person doing the grappling who has control of movement here, but you grabbed a flying magical creature so,
Yeah.
who is one size category larger than you. So I'm like, Actually, I don't have their size correct. GM tools. Size 2x2. They're supposed to be more like this.
Hey, they're large.
That makes sense.
That's much more intimidating.
That's way more
Okay.
intimidating. I had them the wrong size. Whoops. That's not
Giant
the right one.
spider.
Since
It's
I-
a
since
giant
you. All right. I hope I grabbed the right one this time. Don't know until I click it. There we go. Oh, no, that is the bottom, of course. I don't do my maps like Derek and set everything way above the ground so that I have lots of downward area. I set things right on the ground. Okay.
They're shallow water.
Yeah, it's super shallow water. That's what it is. Anyway, so he's Spider, for you are aware as the sturgeon begins moving through the air, even though you can't see anything through the very thick fog, you are aware as it moves over, it attacks Vulcan. You hear Vulcan take the hit. It misses on the second one, and then it continues moving, and you start dropping rapidly, and finally the fog seems to clear, and you can see the side of the ship rising up past you as the water careens toward you. So you're aware as it leaves the fog cloud and heads toward the water. Do you want to continue holding on as you know it's about to submerge?
I'll go.
Okay,
I'll
you
go
go. All right. Let's do this. So it carries you down 5-10 feet below the water's surface. Desmin. Because you saw the water coming, you are able to get a good breath to hold. Assuming you need to breathe.
Desmin.
No, Vulcan doesn't need to breathe. Desmond, you are in a fog bank. You can see nothing. Your poor axe is up there going, hey, man, I rely on you.
Well, guess I gotta do something about that fog again. So I'm going to dispel magic.
All right, roll it.
Don't fail me. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Wait, hold on. What did you get?
Well, it's my
Spellcasting modifier plus a d20.
yeah. That was only a 6.
Okay, that dispels the fog.
Oh wow. Okay.
They cast this as a cantrip.
It's a fucking
damn it.
cantrip.
Yep.
Son of a bitch!
Oh,
I've used
God.
2 level 4s on this crap.
They'll do it endlessly. What a bitch.
They get to do fog cloud as an at-will spell.
That is so annoying. These fuckers.
Yes. But you can keep your inspiration because even getting a 6 on that check will stop a cantrip because it's minimum level 3 that it dispels.
I'm going to move up closer to them then. Well, the one that's still on the ship, kind of hovering.
Yeah, the fog disappears and you notice there's only one guy here and the spider's gone. So 5, 10, 15, do you want to just like move directly toward him?
Yep.
Okay. 20, 25 feet will put you in melee range.
Alright. I mean, I can't actually melee him, but just being close to him,
Yep.
he'll have to do the check again for blind.
Oh, yes. On the start of his turn, he will. Okay. Because he didn't.
But the weapon.
Yes, there you go.
If the
Yes.
well, it's the beginning of every each of their turns when they
when they start in range, yeah.
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 So let's see if the axe could reach him.
All right. Let's see here. 5, 10. Zoop. Yeah, the axe can reach him.
All right. Then the axe attack.
It's an axe attack. You've got an axe to grind with this guy.
Yeah.
On this guy. You're grinding on this fish with your axe.
Taking some scales off.
Yikes.
For the barbs.
19.
Watch out for the spiky butt. A 19 total?
Yes.
That hits.
Okay. Get my D8. Huzzah! That's 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage on A. This one. It's so much health left. But he is entered exceedingly bloody territory.
Take that, fishman. Oh, sorry, hold on. I gotta say it in his voice. Take that, fishman.
Alright, move, action, bonus action. We got it. Back to the top of the order. Vulcan.
My reaction.
All right.
Oh, reaction, yes.
It needs to make a Wisdom 17 saving throw. This is vicious mockery. So I say, Unicycle, the hero of the Dragon War, says you're a shit fish.
He's got disadvantage against that. Because that is hilarious. Okay, wisdom saving throw, you say?
Yes.
With disadvantage, it is a dirty 20.
Good for him.
God dang.
It rolled really good.
It was just a cantrip.
It rolled really good, and it's got an exceedingly high wisdom save. Wisdom's its second highest save.
That's fair. Wisdom's a good save to have.
Yeah, but you'll never guess what its highest save is, and I mean that sincerely. You'll never guess what its highest save is.
Charisma.
All right, fine. Maybe you will guess it.
When you say it like
Just
that,
to
it becomes
prevent somebody
easy.
from banishing it.
Its wisdom save is a +8.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's better than any of my saves.
Yeah.
I have +6 as my 3 highest.
Yeah. These guys are pretty high CR. This is definitely a hard fight. But I think if there was only one guy, it wouldn't be, because he wouldn't be able to throw up the fog cloud and attack. Because there's one guy to throw up the fog cloud and the other one to attack is the only reason it's actually a challenge. Although, the other one fucked off. Alright, Vulcan.
Alright, and they're just naked fishmen with tridents, right?
Yeah, they look like big fish, like the true fish almost, but you notice that their tails get like a little less tangible, like almost like gin, and they, like, in addition to the pectoral fins, they have human-like arms, like Trogdor the Burninator, like just hanging off of the fish, holding these tridents. One trident each.
Buff.
Huh?
I was gonna ask if they were buff.
yeah, they're buff. They're buff humanoid, like disturbingly buff humanoid. This is Trogdor, but as a sturgeon.
Alright, anyway, I'm guessing they don't got any metal on them other than maybe the trident.
Looking at, like, my take on them is a little different than the books. Let me look at their picture and decide if those things would have metal. Their armor is natural armor. They might have some, like, jewelry, like piercings. Why?
Well, I mean, I was thinking about casting heat metal, but...
Oh. That'll just burn its way out of their flesh, but it would work. You could cast it on their facial piercings. Dick move.
Fuck your face. I guess I'll just shoot it.
Alright. I do appreciate the wanting to use spells here, you know, get more into the spell casting of the Artificer. Just being...
Yeah, I got rewarded for that with them being fucking resistant.
They didn't choose their resistances. It's a creature out of the book. I just decided it looks a little different from the book.
It's just a 26 to hit.
26 to hit will definitely hit. Are you making that attack at disadvantage due to being in melee range of this guy and it being a ranged attack?
I did not.
Come on, Vendor, you used to use a bow.
Well, I rolled better than...
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
Then
That's
a 26 hits.
then, so it's a 26. Got 2 in all of them. It's what, 7 magical piercing and 2 fire.
7 magical piercing and 2 fire, giving us a total of 9, since it has no resistance to any of those things. We are whittling this guy down. Okay. Anything else? Shoot again? You can shoot 2 shots, right?
Yes, I can shoot 2 shots.
Okay.
Well, I forgot about the disadvantage thing. I might want to move first.
You might want to move first, yeah?
I know, if I just move, he'll get to attack me with the...
Yeah, attack of opportunity, but the fog's not there, so he won't have advantage to do it.
I mean,
so
he
I'm
has
just gonna
the
go ahead
trident.
and I'm gonna rabbit hop.
So he's still within reach of that guy for his attack of opportunity. Does he have the
They
like,
don't
right?
use threatened reach, I don't think, in this game.
I'm gonna jump and like hang onto the banister.
Yeah, also he did move up into 5-foot range to attack with the trident, which has a reach of... Yeah, reach of... Well, it says reach
Anyway,
5.
are you in Rabbit Hop? They don't get
Yeah, they don't get the opportunity attack.
So, yeah, the
It's
opportunity
a
attack,
disengage.
yeah. So then I'll shoot them a second shot.
All right. It actually says the trident is reach 5.
Nat 20. I got a crit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So maximum damage plus a roll.
So that's 25 magical piercing and 7 fire.
I heard 7 fire. What was the piercing?
25.
25. Okay, that's way better than what I thought I heard. So that's 32 total. Damage, boom. Okay, this guy is on his last fins over here. But surprisingly, still up. So
would have been great if that popped his head.
Right, no, would have been. Still got, he's actually still got double digits HP. Only barely, though. So yeah, you crunch down on your haunches, the mechanical drivers in your legs shoot out, and poof, you launch yourself through the air, landing definitely twisting in midair and bringing your gun down level as you lightly land on the railing next to Vestus, who looks bewildered as this robo-rabbit alights on the banister next to him before, boom, the gun goes off and drills a hole in the front of this fish. Well done. Spider, you are underwater, attached to this magic fish. You can attack it, you could let it go and swim away, you could attack it.
Could attack it, yes. Do I have to sheathe my rapier? I want to attack with the dagger.
I mean, according to the way, like, grapples would work, there's no mechanic for one weapon being harder or easier to attack with while holding somebody. So there's not, like, a penalty.
No, there is actually rules for attacking underwater.
Oh.
So, like, it's like daggers, short swords, spears, tridents, might be something else, attack normally. Everything else has disadvantage.
Okay. It would definitely be worthwhile to sheathe the sword. Otherwise, like, metal don't float. So if you end up losing it in some way, like putting it in the sheath, it's safe.
Yes. Sheathe a sword, and then draw a dagger, and...
Yeah, attack and you draw the dagger as part of the attack. Since they got rid of feats like quick draw.
Okay, so I only have one attack then.
Alright.
Ooh. That is a 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit. You put away your sword, pull out a dagger, and just start stabbing this fish underwater.
Let's see.
A glistening ichor spills into the water around you.
That's 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then I'm just gonna punch him.
Punch him! Pet the belly, pet the belly.
Let's hope this one hits. Maybe not. That's a 15.
15. 15 won't do it. Do you want to re-roll?
No.
Okay.
Let's see what's going to happen.
Then you simply miss. I don't think he reacts to you not punching him in the belly. This poor fish. Okay. Then, and you're staying attached?
Yeah.
Okay. It becomes the turn of Sturgeon A, who no longer has his friend and is fully exposed and is getting real low. What kind of cool, dumb shit can you do?
First, he has to roll.
Oh yes, right, you are correct. He started his turn in a blindy area. Oh my god. Well, that die is gone. What does the other die say? Oh, that one almost rolled off the table too! What kind of save is it?
Hold on, I'm going back to it.
Constitution? Wisdom?
It was in Snark, right? I forgot. I should copy this and probably put it. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That's a 24.
Yep, he saved.
Yeah, rolled really, really high. So being not blind, which is great. Being not blind. No, that would be stupid.
I'm in time for the next 17 minutes. So I make my last delivery.
Okay. Hello, are you thinking you want to try to join the combat?
I certainly would feel good for my last delivery. I could try and take a turn after we finish this one. If
Okay.
you like.
Yeah, we can plop you in right after this guy goes, just for a thing. You tell me what you want to do, I'll roll it. You tell me if what the pluses are, assuming you remember them.
I do. I don't have the exact number all added together, but I know the individual ones, so I'll have it by the time you're ready for it.
Honestly, other than the fog cloud, has no super cool fuck 'em up spells. Nothing super awesome.
Shouts "Dance, Water, Dance" and pulls out a guitar.
I literally, I fucking hate that guy. Never forget the obnoxiousness of that fight. Worst. Dance, water, dance. Shut the hell up. All right. You like making dexterity saving throws, right, Desmin?
Yeah, I love it.
All right, good. I need you to make one.
It's my favorite.
Yay.
Yep, I failed. You want to know what it was? I guess I could use my inspiration. You want to know what it was?
What was it?
Dirty one.
Dirty one. You got a 2.
Let's see if my inspiration helps me at all.
Maybe.
Slightly helped, but not the way that it would save me at all one bit. That's a 4.
That's a 4. I'm sorry. The number you needed was 16.
So close.
Get some Raiken numbers.
Alright, so, could you please, make me another quick dex check to see if you can grab the railing?
Oh god. I feel like this was at an angle that I shouldn't get pushed off like that, but...
It's like a water stream getting blasted in your face. You're kind of like tumbling end over end.
So this is awkward. I rolled a 10. So I technically got a 9.
You just used your inspiration.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was it worth it? Was it?
Clearly it was not.
I kind of love this, though. We could have some fun with this. Anyway, please receive 21 points of bludgeoning damage from the water as he water jet cutters you, as it sprays you over the banister, and you tumble off into the water. Zboosh. As you are falling and splashing into the water and the world is spinning around you, you do notice the other giant fish slightly below the surface of the water, leaking some form of like glistening ichor into the water as Spider is latched onto it, just stabbing it repeatedly in the belly. And you see him as you begin to sink through the water. And you see this, Spider. You see as Desmond splashes into the water, the surface slightly above you. He's, maybe 20 feet downship of you, and he begins to he's fighting against it. He's trying to swim up, but his armor, his weapon, everything's heavy, and it's just sort of dragging him down slowly.
Okay.
We're going to move on to Reggie, who now 2 of your allies are not on the ship. Both because of these giant fish. And you remember the words of Unicycle as he told you, don't swim with the sturgeon.
They echo in my mind. Where is the nearest deckhand?
The deckhands are over here. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh, I'm
I'm
not fast
sorry.
enough.
No, he's right. We're quickly inserting.
Excellent. Gives
I
me more time to
apologize.
think.
Yeah. Let me pull in a token for Twilight. And Twilight, you're going to appear, we'll say here. In the middle of the foredeck, in whipping range of a giant fish monster. You see giant fish monster. The fog cloud is dispelled at this time. I am sorry. I am gonna have to ask you to repeat that because it didn't come through. Did anybody hear it?
No, it's not coming through.
I did not.
Damn it.
I heard something about attacking.
I hope so. Are you attacking? Yes, no?
Yep, they're attacking fish. I want to attack the fish.
Attack the
I want
fish.
to attack the fish.
Okay. Attack the fish. We will roll. I will roll a die. What was that?
I think plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay. 25 will hit. Do you do anything special with the whip, or is this just a whip hit?
I think I would use a bonus action to ignite the whip, but other than that, just hit.
All right, let me pull up the whip stat from the chat because I think it had some special something or other.
Special something or other is where he gets humanoids. It should just be +2 with a D4.
Yeah, it's +2. I just wanted to know about because there's the darkness and all those other things. I just wanted. Where the hell am I? Where am I? Oh my god, this is way back. Jump to present. It was the eyes picture I was on somehow. Come on, you. Okay, almost. Didn't I pin these? I didn't pin these. Well, I should have. What? Are they not in ping? Are they in snark? They're in snark.
Yeah, there's.
God damn it.
That's why I was like, oh, I gotta go back and look at that stuff.
Okay, so I thought so. They are pinned. Okay.
Oh,
I knew I
that's
wasn't a
good.
complete moron.
Am I
Alright,
just sleeping?
rift +2. Get a humanoid, it's non-humanoid. Tendrils,
Where are they
aura,
pinned?
Dinlight. It's under, it's the top one that says Hawk Plate.
Oh, you pinned that one. You didn't.
I didn't pin each and every one of them. They're all in the same spot.
I didn't know that.
Let's see. Reduce. Okay, yeah. It is just a +2. And whips are D4. They're extended range daggers. Your dex is what, +5? +4.
I was next. Or 2 levels.
Okay. 3 and 4 is 7 and 2 is 9. 9 points of damage.
Alright. 8 points left, it's 9.
Is there a second attack? I didn't understand.
No, just that. The only other thing that could be is sea attackers, and you need to the fish adjacent to it, but I don't know if there's or not.
Yeah, the other fish is in the water next to the ship, so you'd have to move somewhere to get in range of that.
No, I'm saying, like, the fish I get, does it have any of us next to it?
No, I mean the spiritual weapon, but no, nobody else. All right, do you want to do anything else, or are you good?
It's all to do.
Okay, Reggie, this thing has single-digit HP.
It's I want to make one full movement towards the nearest deckhand and see where that gets me.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, 30. Stairs, difficult terrain.
I have 25 feet, not 30
Oh.
feet, so I probably can just either get onto the first step or, like,
Yeah,
not get onto the steps because it's technically difficult, I suppose, because
Yeah.
that would use 10.
yeah. So you get there, which
Okay.
I believe makes you adjacent to this creature.
I don't like that. But
Because it's large and flying in the air.
okay, so
Just stab him with your gun. Stab him with your brand new sword that you won't put away.
I'm adjacent to it. Can I stab him with my sword that I'm garbage with?
It's
my
a
strength
one-handed
is
greatsword. No
8.
one's garbage with it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swing at him.
All right.
With
You find
the-
you have proficiency with
the
this
sword.
weapon.
The fact that I have proficiency is the only thing that actually makes it potentially worth using.
It is also in.
11 to hit.
A what?
I don't. 11 is low.
11.
I think I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. Inspire
To
yourself.
get this thing.
Bard, inspire thyself.
That only makes it a 14 to hit.
It does make it a 14 to hit.
opinions about this.
Sorry, I had to just think of how I wanted to play this. You're going to swing this massive greatsword, which you find exceedingly odd that you have proficiency with at this creature, and it's going to, nimbly dodge in the air out of the way of it, which doesn't look nimble at all, as it's just a fish wriggling in the air. But as it, turns to face you, as though, indignant that you dared to swing a weapon at its perfect beauty, you're going to see as those coal black eyes on the sides of its head seem to lock onto the golden weapon in your hand. And its fishy mouth just sort of blubs open, as in awe or shock or terror. It's very difficult to read the expressions of this creature beyond angry, and that is suddenly not present. Anything else?
I am going to I'm going to give Morgan is next. I'm going to give Morgan a bardic inspiration.
All right, Morgan receives bardic inspiration.
Because you had spent yours previously, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, good.
Is there a maximum range on that? Just to check.
60 feet.
Okay, she's within that.
Although it's also, if I can see them...
I think that there's enough gaps in the wood here. I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, the fish seems awestruck by this weapon that you missed it with. Morrigan, you have bardic inspiration. There is no fog cloud, and you witnessed as Desmin was water shotgunned off the boat.
Okay. How heavy is Desmond? Can I carry him?
I mean, there's always, people are lighter in water due to the buoyancy effect. He's still covered in armor, which is going to make it hard, but if with both of you swimming against the armor, you could potentially get him back to the surface.
What you do is you cast heat water on the plate or heat metal on the plate while he's in the water, because hot things go up. So he becomes lighter in the water.
Yeah, I think that's more physics than Morgan knows.
I don't think that's how that works, but all right.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Are you wanting to boil Desmond alive?
To save
I
his
love the
life.
logic. Let's do it.
You actually doing this? Well, you haven't stopped us.
Yeah, so I know Desmond is probably gonna sink, right?
With his heavy armor, he is likely to sink. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm gonna jump. How close am I to where he fell? Where did he fall?
He
I
fell
can't see it on
over
the...
here.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Yeah. On the other side. So for you, 20 feet. 25. So it'd be 25 feet to get here. So you could use the last 5 feet to jump into the water.
Okay then.
Whee!
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try to rescue the title character.
30 feet. You can just jump off here and be fine. Whee! Alright, so you run across the ship, feeling bolstered by the bardic inspiration, and dive over the banister, desummoning your weapon and diving into the water. You can see the glimmer of Desmond's armor a little ways beneath the surface before you break through, and it becomes much harder to see just because human eyes aren't designed to work in water. But you know he's close.
What about tiefling
Humanoids. Our eyes are designed to work in air, not water.
Yeah, so do I manage to like grab a hold of him?
Manage to grab a
need to,
hold.
like- Or do I need to like double move?
He's been fighting it. You were not. Sure, I'll let you have a shot at it. Roll athletics to try and grapple him.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a number that you have to beat. Not that he's fighting you, just it's the world fighting you. Well, aren't you lucky?
Oh yeah. I'm very lucky apparently. Just for the fun of it, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna beat anyway, but just for the fun of it, I want the actual full number.
Okay.
Let's see, skills, acrobatics.
Athletics.
Athletics, okay, yeah, that's way better.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's 27.
Yeah, you beat my. I rolled shit.
I got a 20 on die, and
Look, I had a 2 on die. Okay. So yeah, you dive into the water and begin swimming down, and you see in the very shallow, like just below the surface, you can see him struggling in the water, trying to get back to the surface, fighting this inevitability as his armor drags him down. You manage to grab hold of his arm and begin kicking against the water, and you feel that he is no longer, between the two of you, he is no longer sinking. We will move to the next turn before anything more happens with that, however.
okay.
Good job, you got him. B.
This is just like in a movie, you know, when someone is sinking and the things are fading and then a hand just comes in.
B. B doesn't know what's going on with A, so it's just going to swim around under the water using its full swim speed, which is 90 feet. Just jetting around the ship, trying to shake you loose. I need you to roll an athletics check there, Spider.
Athletics.
Alright, it wasn't a 2 on die this time.
Well, that's an 8. It was a 9 on die. -1.
Alright, so 8 total?
Yeah.
Alright. The force of the current and the roughness of it sweeping its tail back and forth to swim through the water is going to break you loose. And you're going to be left in the water as it blasts away from you, then turns corner and comes screaming back at you, trident first, making an attack against you. That is significant. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright, that's going to be 15 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And a second attack, which is even higher. So another 15 points of non-magical piercing damage. And you can hear its voice clicking and lurching in the water as it's saying something to you whilst stabbing you.
haven't a clue what it's saying, so
All right. Desmin. Hey, you are going to make me an athletics check against the world.
Against the world. Let's see. Well, at least it's a plus. Uh, 14.
You can actually make this check with advantage due to Morrigan now helping you.
Okay.
Pump those numbers.
14.
All right. You feel that you are no longer sinking as Morrigan has swum down to you, grabbed your extended hand and pulled herself down to throw her other arm under your shoulder and begin reaching for the surface, kicking against the water next to you. And you combine your efforts with hers, and with that, you rise several feet back toward the surface. You want to continue attempting to swim toward the surface, or do you have something you might be able to do besides that?
I'm currently looking real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is there am I able to tell how far down we are?
You're probably at this point, with the feet you just regained, you're, maybe between 10 and 15 feet from the surface. So, another good check worth of movement would get you your head above water.
Okay. Sorry, looking through all the spells just to see if there's anything that is somewhat useful. I'm going to... Well, I'm just going to cast Death Ward on myself.
In case I drown, I will.
I mean, it's not necessarily because I'm
drown.
It's not because necessarily just because for that, because it doesn't really help that. But I'm also extremely bloodied. So.
All right.
So yeah, it's more of when we get out back to the surface.
Okay.
That will help.
All right. Yeah, I will let you do that. That'll be your movement and your action.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. Vulcan.
All right. I'm gonna shoot.
You're gonna shoot. You have 3 allies off the ship.
Hope that I can finish this one off, and we can see if we can find them. It's not really the thing I can do about that, because I would just sink.
I
like
want
an
to
anchor.
just say I love that I didn't plan this, but Twilight is exactly on the other side of the fish from you, and you can't see her because she magically appeared there.
Hopefully she doesn't get shot.
Probably will.
25 to hit.
Alright, back to those race.
I'm sorry, 24 to hit.
A 24 will hit. I mean, if nothing else, and you're on the delivery, it just serves as the way for you to disappear again.
So 11 magical piercing and 4 fire.
11 magic piercing and 4 fire. Yeah, that thing's definitely going to die as you blow a hole from one end of this fish to the other.
The fish is now a mammal.
What?
Yeah, because I got a blowhole.
Oh my god. Yeah. Vestus is standing there, hands over his ears, saying, "Can you not do that right next to my head?"
No. And I'll go to the edge and look over see if I can see the other fish.
It's under the water a bit, and it's kind of behind the ship. You can see,
Yeah, I don't think I'll see
you can see, like, the glimmer of color and pallor that is Spider a little bit below the surface of the water, but you don't see the fish. Unless you want to join everybody in the water.
If I don't know what the fish is, and I really don't want to go into the water, I'm going to end my turn there.
Alright, I think you still have movement, so you could always run to the back of the ship, you know, up here.
Suppose.
That was only like, what, 5 feet of movement you just used?
Yeah, something like that.
How do you handle difficult terrain?
Is it climbing? I can climb at the same rate as I can move.
Alright, just treat it as climbing then. There you go. You can see the fish.
Alright, then I'll shoot it.
Alright. Fire away.
So, 29.
That'll hit.
And I drop my fucking D4.
Now, if I were a more mean
Got it.
person, I would probably say how, you know, water is one of the best absorbers of energy and how bullets
Yeah, I don't know
don't
if it's
travel
doing
through
that, but
it. It'd be like, yes.
the faster they're going, the harder
Just
they're
one
gonna break
quarter
the surface,
damage. But I
but- Oh, and I
will,
rolled so well.
I will reserve that realism for now, just because
It's magic, though, so, you know, magic it away.
it's magic. Magic bullets.
Yeah. 6 magical piercing and 2 fire.
6 magical piercing and 2 fire. 8
If
points.
they are not resistant to fire, being underwater gives you resistance to fire.
Are you joking about that, or is that a thing I didn't know?
I am not joking about that. I saw it when I was looking at the rules for the underwater fighting. That
All right, it
Thomas
gets,
and
it
Ben
gets
were
1
curious.
HP back.
I love that the fish are resistant to lightning, but not fire.
Yeah, they're resistant to lightning, acid, and cold. All right. Spider.
That one's still right next to me.
Yeah, it like swam back and stabbed you in like a charge, and then it stayed there in the water and stabbed you again.
Well, I'm stabbing it back. Let's see. That's a 15. Take it to 15 is a miss.
15 is a miss.
Try second attack. Is a natural 1 a hit?
Yet no.
Right.
That's the secret. Just gotta roll a 1, and that's how you hit it.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Well, that went so well.
What, did you try to punch it?
Yeah.
Is that 3 misses?
Yeah.
Well. You're
It's
just.
a 15, a natural 1, and an 11.
Oh. Spider's just having a rough time under the water. Okay, Sturgeon A is done. So, Derek, are you still there?
Still here.
Okay. The fish in front of you just got absolutely obliterated by the gun. So, do you want to take actions, or do you want to also get obliterated by the gun?
I would like to avoid getting obliterated by the gun.
Okay. You don't have to get obliterated by the gun. I was just offering it.
Alright, I'll pass. Am I aware of any other fish creatures?
You know from where you are that Vulcan ran to the back of the ship looking for it, and then fired his big dumb gun, so it's probably back there.
I would like to go stand next to Vulcan, bonus action hide, regular action prepare to attack.
Alright, it's a long way, but we'll see what we get. 5...
bonus action dash for half.
10... 15... 20... I don't think stairs downward are difficult terrain, are they?
Apparently. Besides, I could technically just jump.
You could just jump. 5... 10... What is that, a 10-foot drop? Yeah, it's a 10-foot drop. Alright. 1d6. Hiya. You take a massive 2 points of falling damage. Whoa. That I couldn't make out.
Someone write down the damage I'm taking. Like in
Oh,
chat,
yeah, I got it.
so I can write it down.
Yeah. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get you to the base of the stairs. You would have to ascend the stairs to get to Vulcan.
Bonus action dash.
Bonus action dash. Do you have mobility?
I do not.
Okay. 10, 20, 30 gets you to the top of the stairs.
Chase it to Vulcan. Chase.
No, he's still further back. He was all the way at the back of the ship.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Do you want to action dash?
No, I think I'll action hide and try and creep up on it next turn.
Okay.
Like you said, it was still in the water, right?
Yeah, it's still in the water. It's currently still in the water.
Well, actually, no, I will actually dash to get next to Vulcan.
You will dash to get to next to Vulcan?
Yes.
Alright. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 30. There's a lot of terrain changes on the ship, which are difficult for people who don't have mobile. Man, I need to remember to do a sea-based campaign and have mobile. I want to be amazing. I mean, you're almost in view of the fish. You're very close. Just not quite there.
I could have made up some of this fight. Shadow stepping with the bonus action earlier. I can't see the terrain, so I don't know.
Let me see here.
It's a 40-foot range. You can also potentially like 8-foot terrain.
It's a 40-foot range?
That's fun, yeah.
Okay, hang on. Because this is probably shadowy. It is. So 40 feet. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You here. So we can grab you and put you here. And then you would finish your move. 15, 20, 30. That's bonus action move. And that puts you where bonus action move put you before. So you still have an action. You're still not in range, but you are actually capable of getting there with your move, with your action move this time. Action dash.
Just I'm trying to get the Jason to observe you sentinel if he tries to get him here.
Okay. I think I understand. So you are now in view of the fish with a little extra movement left over. Actually, with no extra movement left over. It's below the surface of the water, directly behind the ship, fighting Spider.
Okay. Giant fish.
Was that directed at Vulcan?
Yeah, if you can't hear me, don't worry about it.
Okay. It's very difficult to make out, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just heard giant fish.
Yeah.
Like, yes, we've been fighting them.
Well, she hasn't been here. So that actually is a sensible question. Reggie!
Okay.
The fish in front of you be dead. You'd be very dead.
Excellent. I am gonna run up the stairs and continue heading towards the nearest deckhand. I think I need to dash to get there, unfortunately.
Let's see. 10... hold on. 10... 20... 5... And the deckhands. Mark them.
Spider Morgan, I'm coming!
Here. No, that'll put you at one. You don't need a dash.
Okay. I would like to activate it.
You can. You activate it. A purple arm magically materializes in front of above you, and a helm-style wheel appears in front of you. And you have practice using this thing, so what do you wish to do with it?
I hope I don't punch him, I say out loud, and I reach the hand into the water.
It's hard to tell how far below the surface they are. These shit, hold on. All right. Man, I almost wish I had a UFO catcher. Like, all right, you have to do the UFO catcher. If you get the UFO catcher, you get them. All right, so please make me... I want 2 saving throws. I want a wisdom and a dexterity. This...
For me?
Make it a wisdom saving throw and then some form of dexterity check. So you could do acrobatics or... I guess that's the only one, isn't it?
What if it was a dexterity saving throw and a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, okay, fine. I did say that first. Stick with
Well,
it.
that... I'm using a mulligan.
Did you find a petard to hoist you like a bro?
How do I get started? Where is this button?
All right, I had to turn off my chat reader earlier, so let me see if I've missed anything.
There we go.
Blake.
Well, that's the same. So, my wisdom saving throw is a 5. My dexterity saving throw is a dirty 20.
Okay, what I need you to do
exactly where they would be, but like 10 feet off.
All right, what I need you to do is roll me a d20 plus 12.
Okay. D20. That is 19.
19. Desmond, what's your AC?
20.
You see this splash as a purple magical arm comes pounding down into the water towards you and, like, grazes off your armor, and then clink, the hand on it opens and it swipes sideways, kind of like pushing you into a horizontal position, then closes around you. You managed not to punch him. This is still disorienting. But you can see, you know, murkily through the glistening waters in the light of the afternoon sun, that you appear to have captured your shiny friend in the hand.
If I can, I will lift to be, you know, out of the water.
You may do that. Morrigan, can you please make me an athletics check? Or a strength saving throw, whichever you prefer.
Oof. I think they might be the same.
Okay.
Yeah, the +7, both of them.
Okay.
9.
9.
I got a 2 on that.
All right. So you are struggling along, helping to keep Desmin alive, pushing him back toward the surface, and you feel like the two of you working together, pumping your legs against the depths, bringing that surface closer to you. And all of a sudden, like, your progress kind of stops as Desmin, like, casts a spell. You see this glow in his hand as he, you know, mumbles something into the bubbles of the ocean, and a silvery light seems to begin shining out from his skin and his armor. And he stops pushing toward the surface, and just as you're, you know, trying to encourage him to keep pushing toward the surface, all of a sudden, boosh, this purple arm comes down, swats the two of you so that you're tumbling through the water, then grabs him and begins lifting him out of the water. And you're still, like, holding on, trying to help him toward the surface, but you just, like, against the pull, the suction of the water, or the pull of the arm, you lose your grip, and, you know, he gets pulled above the surface, and you splash back down into the water, just sort of bobbing there.
Great.
That one.
So we're gonna move Desmin to here, and Morrigan, we're going to move to here. Here. There you go. You're bobbing in the water, he is just above it, being held up by the arm. And Reggie's on the wheel like, yeah!
She's visibly annoyed, but no one can tell.
Too
Thought a
soggy.
squid monster was going to attack us. Good to know it's just a hand.
Just a helping hand.
At this time, you know, as they break the surface, Silas is going to run to the a little further up the banister there, and he's going to, like, quickly unlash a rope and throw it out, you know, just sort of straight off the side of the ship, and then he's going to draw out a wand and swish it and say, "Bring them to me." And you're going to see this rope, as it was just sort of flailing out over the water, all of a sudden go rigid, and then begin to move very serpentine, snake-like into the water and toward Morrigan.
Well, that's a better idea. Reggie says.
Morrigan, it is now your turn. You are in the water. No longer, you lost your grip on Desmin, who's being hoisted up into the air by the deckhand, but you are aware of the animated rope that is making its way toward you.
Yeah, I assume like they will be able to get Desmond all the way up, so I will like grab a hold of the rope.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna move toward the rope, and it's like a snake, like a boa constrictor, going to begin wrapping around your waist, and then begin pulling you up to the ship. Zoop. Zoop. All right. So you have an action and a bonus action left. Your movement action used to get to the rope, which pulls you up to the deck of the ship.
Okay, so it pulls me all the way up.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
been
then
his
enemies,
turn
like-
getting down toward you, and then you close the distance, so it's able to just lift you back up.
Okay, cool. Are there any enemies I can see?
At the edge, you can kind of look off toward the stern of the ship, and just barely, like, it's hard with the angle, but you know that Spider and the fish he was fighting are back there. So you can't necessarily see them, but you are aware they're there.
Okay, I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna just summon my axe and make ready for fighting in my next one, because I use my movement.
Okay. I mean, you can always dash so that you can actually move on the ship
Oh, yeah, true.
if you wanted
Okay,
to.
let's dash until I'm up on, like, as close to them as I can then.
Okay. Do you have mobile as a feat?
No.
Okay. So it's going to be... Stop flying now. 5, 10, 15, 25. Yay, stairs.
There we go.
Okay. Any bonus action, or was getting the weapon out a bonus? I don't remember.
That's a free action.
Okay. Any bonus action?
Nah, nothing that I want to do.
Okay. Sturgeon B. It's going to make an attack with its trident. That is 26 to hit. That is a 26 hit Spider. Yeah, so Spider, 15 points of damage. How you doing, buddy?
Oh. 15. Oh, I am bloodied.
Okay. I need you to make either an acrobatics check or an athletics check. Your choice.
Ooh, acrobatics. That is a 23.
Damn. All right. It attempts to, like, jam this trident into you and then hoist you with it, but you manage to slip off the tines. But it is going to rise slightly out of the water, away from you. It does not, yeah, I think it's going to stay in range of you.
My last
Right. Desmin!
round was anything to go by. I'm no threat.
Desmond, you are being hoisted out of the water by the deckhand. You are, like, caught sideways in the fingers of this thing, but you have enough, you know, you have air in your lungs again, and you have enough mobility to be able to cast a spell. And you can see the fish from where you are. It is... Wait, eh? Roughly... Let's just call it roughly... That's interesting. That's a very different number. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just call it roughly 85 feet.
Okay. That's a little far for any spells, unfortunately.
Tell Reggie, drive me closer so you can hit them with your mace.
I just need to be a little bit closer that I can hit him with the spells. I'd have to be a lot closer to hit.
Tell Reggie to huck you at him.
Let's hit with my mace.
Fastball special.
Well, I guess I could hit it with one thing.
Oh. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Okay. First, Desmond, after like gulping down air, it's like, oh. Thank you, Raji. Thank you, Oregon. And then he's going to freaking throw a guiding bolt at the sturgeon.
Oh. Guiding bolt. Alright, is that an AC attack?
Yes. It's
Alright.
an AC attack.
Roll it.
I just gotta decide if I want to use a level 3 or a level 5. Go big or go home. Level 5.
Alright.
Huzzah! Oh my god, why? I need to use some more.
Your dice hate you.
Go big or go home. The dice are like, go home.
Hold on. Okay, I'm in the process of using them all again. I will turn it in. I'm just gonna help move this forward. Use a die that hopefully hasn't screwed me yet. 26.
26 will hit.
Okay. So that is... Where is that? 8d6. Okay.
Pew.
Where's my... Oh, so there it is. I have exactly 8. Oh, there's so many ones. Why? Half of them are ones. It's terrible.
Your dice hate you.
They do.
Finally let you hit. But only
Desmond
with
gets a
shit
critical
damage.
glitch.
That is 21 points of radiant damage. So sad.
Still good damage. Could have been a lot more though.
Yeah, that's like only a quarter of the friggin' damage, max damage I could have done. Maybe a little less, but still.
28.
No, 21. 21 points of damage.
21 radiant damage. Luckily, they're not immune to that. All right.
And then he'll tell Reggie quickly to move me closer. And that'll be his turn. I guess he can move the spiritual weapon further.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Move the spiritual weapon. Soup. Can't see what I'm doing.
Spiritual weapon isn't a concentration.
Pot and
No,
15.
it's not concentration.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no. Spiritual weapon isn't concentration.
Okay, now I need to go and turn that in.
And it can
So the
move
fish is,
and attack as a bonus action every round.
The fish is out of the water now, or at least partially.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna shoot it. Oh,
It seems to be pointing its big muscular arm down into the water while staring at you with those coal black eyes.
I didn't already use my inspiration, did I? I don't think I did.
Most people have at this point.
I actually
I don't-
haven't.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
You can have mine regardless.
I had to roll twice, but I think it's because I had disadvantage.
It's wild how there are times that Derek just comes in completely clear. And then the moment anything
Yeah, that was
important's
actually
going
very
on,
clear.
can't
Yeah.
understand him at all.
It's been helpful to enter Cell Tower, but I'm also home now, so this is what you should be used to.
Okay.
All right,
come
that's
on.
a 22.
22 will hit.
It's 11 magical piercing and 4 fire.
11 magical piercing and 4 fire. If it's partially in the water, does it still get resistance to fire?
I imagine that's up to DM's discretion.
The fire doesn't
only
have
if
to
I
go into
shot-
the water. Fire doesn't have to go
Yeah,
into the water. 11, 4 for 15. Alright, damage. Boom. It is still not bloody.
and I'll shoot it again.
Oh gosh.
Ah, another crit!
I like to imagine crits with guns are just like the thing, like misfires or something. Like it just suddenly you have an overloaded shot unexpectedly. But that's just because I like the visual of that. Like obviously crits are always like you hit a critical spot. You punch this pellet right into its gill, and it begins burning from the inside.
Alright, that's 23 magical piercing and 6 fire.
23 magical piercing, and 6 fires, 29. Damage. Alright, now it is bloodied.
Yeah, eat shit, fish.
Are you gonna move anywhere?
Nah, it feels good here.
Alright, Spider. This thing is in the water with you, but, like, clearly paying significantly less attention to you now.
Well, good. I'm going to try stopping it again. Well, that's a miss.
Your dice just don't like being in the water.
No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm going to try punching it. See if that helps. Okay. Punching is like a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Just check punch. I think it's a D6. It is. Yes. Aha! That is 8 magical bludgeoning. Let me double check.
Oh, I forgot to say, when this fish got blown a hole through it and died, it actually disintegrated into nothing.
Ruby style.
That is elemental demise. If the fish dies, its body disintegrates into a burst of water and foam, leaving behind only equipment the Merid was wearing or carrying.
Oh, so like a little mermaid.
Yeah, and the trident is left behind.
And the face rings.
Yeah. You get a bunch of fishy face rings. Alright.
Key points.
So you do your damage, and are you going to move anywhere?
I'm actually going to spend a key point so that I can punch him twice.
Oh, okay. Key pointed
I'll
up.
try to punch him twice.
Alright, I am fully here. Hellfire and everything.
Woo!
Yay, that's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Bollocks. That's a 4.
Alright, 4 magical bludgeoning damage as you punch it again, and all of a sudden this fish face just appears in the water as it like rotates with its flight speed and just sort of like fish glares at you as you're punching it in the tail. Alright. Reggie. Oh wait, I deleted the guy. So sorry. It actually isn't Reggie. It is Twilight.
Alrighty, let me get my lay of the land real quick.
See?
No,
You needed that
Okay.
shadow step to get up here, but you know you were able to cross most of the ship with that.
indeed. Alright. So, how steep is this drop? That's not a line. Like 20 feet. Don't really want to do that if I can.
It's only
So-
2d6.
I mean, I could. Just so that you can get me within, like, which range of this thing?
Yeah, I think it would.
Alright, then fuck it. We jump.
Hiya!
Trying to, like, slow myself down if I
5.
can, but still, ultimately, just taking the falling damage.
All right, total. This fall and the last fall is 7 points of damage.
I have it written down.
All right. It was 5 this time and 2
Oh.
last time.
Down there, and I'm going to make a whip attack.
Whip.
I can actually roll. So, D20. Right there you are. Natural 20. Okay, this thing's in for a bad day.
You gotta say whip when you do it.
There, whip's out. Good enough.
All right.
Let's see here. So, I maximize the first set. I roll the second.
Yeah.
So let me go familiarize myself with how much sneak attack I'm up to at this point.
Oh yeah, sneak attack. That's what you were trying to figure out last time.
Yes.
It was so hard to
alright.
understand anything that was going on because of the
Yeah.
mic.
Well, no, it's a normal headset. It's just if I lose, like, I get too far from cell towers. Like, I don't have enough data connection.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm on the highway in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well,
So whenever I get to cities, my connection stabilizes. So
I
I'll
gotcha.
have a better idea of when I can and can't talk. Regardless, I'm up to 5d6. So it's
nice.
30 plus 4 for the whip, so 34 plus 6 for base stats, so 40 plus whatever I roll.
Okay. Fucking sneak attack.
It's a lot. I remember it. I remember doing stuff like that with sneak attack. And
I remember when I was Vendar and used to explode things with my penis.
turn them to goo.
Explode things with my penis.
You know what? I'll just roll the d6 and tail spine sneak things. Except I've been booted to the space between boards, apparently.
Oh, let me, you were just there, I saw you.
Yes, I was. And, like, I can still see the board, but I no longer have access to any dice rolling control.
Oh, and,
There we go.
okay. I summoned like 7 times.
There it goes. Alright, 5d6. Alright, so that's 19 plus the 1 for the d4, so that's 60 points of with magical slashing whip damage. Correction, that is 60 points of psychic damage, not magical slashing.
Fucking insane.
That's a lot of damage.
Yes, he very much will be once I'm done with him.
You turn his brain to goo.
Fucking hell. Okay. It's still up. Not by much.
Vendar would be proud. Ah,
Alright,
still
well,
up.
that's my turn.
Feel like 60 points of fucking psychic damage is gonna scramble it so it just stops talking Aquan and now just speaks common.
What you do to me?
Alright, Reggie.
You got it, Desmond, and I move him
No.
that way.
Clearly, it just speaks beep at this point, like the most unhinged of all languages.
You sure you want to
Well, I
move
think
him
it-
that way and not just hop him?
Yes,
That is true.
Just huck him.
No, I don't want to huck him. I do want to give him a bardic inspiration.
There you go.
Before he's out of my range.
Yeah, okay, you absolutely do that.
You got it, Desmond. I give him a bardic inspiration and then just pray.
Like, you can move these arms around pretty quickly, like they're good combat arms, but I just feel like this is comically slow as
Oh yeah.
he crawls toward the back of the ship until you hit the maximum range of the arm, and he's just sort of like swaying back and forth in the air.
Yeah, and it like swings just like it is something that's like dangling from a rope instead of like the hand that it is. It's really weird.
Yeah,
It's very
Yeah.
unsettling.
Just imagine, like, he's just like, go really slow. He's just like, Reggie, don't be afraid to go a little faster. Yep, put the pedal to the metal.
there are no pedals. I just have this wheel
And there's not even any. It's all wood.
and magic. All right, you are now very close to this fish and very much able to see it.
That's gonna be my turn.
Yeah, I like that turn. That's a very funny turn. All right, Morrigan, you are somewhere around here. There you are. You're at the bottom of the stairs. Nobody is mobile. Gotta get everybody to get mobile.
Okay, where enemy?
Well, according to
just
where
climb
everybody
and
else in
jump.
your team has moved, probably the back of the ship, which is ahead of you.
Okay, so okay, so everyone's like going up there.
10, 20. So 30 feet will get you to the top of the stairs.
Okay, hang on a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it help if I throw up the grid?
Oh right, I forgot I had that. Wait, okay, hold on. Put me back down the stairs again.
Put you back down the stairs. Okay, yeah, you started here.
Yeah.
You started here.
Okay.
That's you.
Yeah, you see, the at the stern of the ship, there's this like up.
Yeah,
Thing, like
this
it-
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see the top of that well from here?
Oh, good question. See if I can give you an answer. Don't make. Oop. If I hit. Yeah. Ugh. Ah! Oh, that doesn't work the way I was hoping it would. Do. Yeah, it looks like you can at least see like Vulcan. I'll say.
Okay, if I step like 5 foot back, I should be able to like get a clear line of like a clear shot.
Yeah.
Is that 60 feet?
Ooh. We go back here. Then we turn this on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes.
Hook shot.
Yeah. Yeah. you reach down to your belt and you whip off this blue and silver metal grappling hook. And you press the red button on the side of it, and with a bang, not quite as loud, but in the same vein of Vulcan's gun, this arrowhead, followed by a chain, launches out and flies up until it collides with the wood there. And as it clang settles in, the chain goes taut, and you feel your arm nearly wrenched out of your shoulder as you get pulled whee, up to the top of the ship.
Nice.
You should let me make more of those.
You're gonna need to give me an athletics check to like pull yourself up on there because it hits the side. But other than that, you're there.
I'm using my inspiration here.
Inspiration, mulligan.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the cool moment.
Fair enough.
Athletics. That's 13.
Fair enough. Mulligan, Samber team of mulligan. 13. I believe that is good enough. So you,
Otherwise it
you
would have
like
been
hit
10.
the wall, throw an arm up over it, and then just pull yourself up. And you have, let's call it 20 feet left of movement.
Okay.
And
You should dive in and stab it on the way
down.
down.
Jump in, everybody
Do a
jump in the
drop
water.
Drop attacks do so much damage in Dark Souls. You can do it.
I do add falling damage to attacks made while falling.
Okay, I had 20 feet more
Be
movement. I
badass.
said.
It's got to be almost dead after that psychic attack.
Yeah. What if I use the thing you told me the last time? How much movement do I have?
I think that you're talking about your armor.
Yes.
I believe that would give you a fly speed of 60.
Yeah. So okay, so I will still be able to like move 60.
Yeah.
With that.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, minus 10 feet, so 50.
Okay. How far down is it to the monster?
I would say that it's 25.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna activate that, and I'm gonna fly down, and I'm gonna strike it with my axe.
Okay. I believe you said that was accompanied by something cool.
Yeah. So like, who's standing next to me there?
That's Vulcan.
Vulcan, you'll realize that the armor will like, or like Morgan more like it, will let out like a hawk screech. And wings will spread, like glowing wings, opaque wings will spread out from the armor as she flies down.
Oh, cool. Like a peregrine falcon.
Hawk dive down on this guy.
Yeah, I'm basically doing like an Assassin's Creed dive at this point with the screech and then jumping down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
accurate.
the hawk breed.
Accurate. All right, roll the attack.
Yeah. How much dice is? Like it had started the entire thing with a nat 20, and since then it's just been crap.
My die has been treating me well.
Let's see. 16.
16. I'm gonna give you a +1 cool for a Hector on that, so you can hit the 17 AC because it was cool.
Okay. Yay.
It was cool.
Like, oh, by the way, how long does the bardic inspiration last?
Until it gets used, or like 12 hours or
Okay.
something.
I think it's like an hour
Oh, it
or
might be.
10 minutes.
Oh.
10 minutes.
Okay.
That's way less
or
than
until
I
it
thought.
gets used.
Way less than I thought, but yes, you definitely still have it.
Okay. Yeah, then that's something to keep in mind too. But it says to give it for me this much time. I can use it. Okay. Well, yeah. At damage. 1d4, 1d12 plus 4.
It's 17 AC. It's like, it sucks to miss by 1 when you're doing something cool.
That's very true.
But, I mean, yeah, the Bardic Inspiration would have got you there, so.
It's
forgot.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. We're gonna just say the Bardic Inspiration got you there. Oh, did you add 2d6 to it? Sorry, I wanted to say that, but I forgot to.
2d6 to it?
Yeah, falling damage.
Oh. Oh, okay.
If
Okay,
you
cool.
drop 25 feet, that's 2d6 worth of falling damage.
Okay, cool. So, okay, so I deal that damage?
Yes, you deal an additional
nice.
2d6.
Uh, 7.
7, making it a 19 total.
Yeah.
It had exactly 19 HP.
Oh, hell yeah!
Ah, nice. Perfect.
Goodness
Yeah, I'm gonna use the
gracious.
remaining of my movement to get on the back of the stern there, on the
Yeah.
balcony.
Zoo.
And just like fly backwards and land on the railing.
Yeah,
Like that there.
sure.
Yeah, landing on the railing is more her, so she's like doing like a Spider-Man crouching with her tail flickering.
Yeah,
On the-
right next to Twilight. Okay, so yeah, this psychic damage scramble thing is going to, in fact, speak common as its body begins to turn to water and foam, and the three of you nearest by, Spider, Twilight, and Morrigan, are going to hear, "Friends of the chaos are enemies of the sea," as his body dissipates, and you see the trident he was holding begin to sink flutteringly through the water.
Get that?
Okay, you grab it. How are you getting back on the ship there, Spider?
Swimming.
Okay. Make me an
Glad I didn't
athletics
fall off.
check.
Because historically, I've been really good at those.
Yes.
I would have had to walk back.
That's a 10.
A 10. Alright, you managed to keep pace with the ship. How are you going to get up the ship?
Let me see now. Where's the sun?
Where's the sun? It is on the same side of the ship as you. Desmin, you can see Spider down in the water. Swimming, struggling to keep up with the ship.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a spell to do that, but I can ask Reggie to try to get me to him.
Am I near the ship?
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember, the ship's moving, so, you know, you started off near the ship. Now you're struggling to keep up with it.
Spider, if you're looking for a destination to try to to, I am emitting a pool of dim light.
That's true. There is dim light here around Twilight because of the whip she's holding.
But am I in dim light?
I mean... No.
Yeah,
you'd probably want to
'cause
get
it's-
over to, like, to the side of the ship to be in the ship's shadow.
Yeah, you have to travel from dim light to dim light, or darkness to
Yeah.
dark.
Indeed.
How deep underwater does he have to go? Can he still see the...
Alright, so, Reggie, you're gonna try and move Desmond closer?
If I can, yeah.
Let's see if we can eke out a little bit more space on this thing. I want you to, how's your intelligence?
I mean, not terrible.
Okay. Make me an intelligence check or saving throw.
I would love to make you an intelligence saving throw instead of a check. A check would have been a dirty 20. A saving throw is a 24.
Okay. You recognize with your saving throw that there is some leeway in this thing. It's magic and not a mechanical arm, so while it is largely bound by certain strictures, those strictures are a little bit more vague than the physical world.
You just gotta be, like, anyone can stretch.
So you
It's
find
just the arm stretching a little bit.
yeah, you find with a little more chutzpah behind your thrusting of the wheel, you can get the arm to stretch back.
It's only logical.
And lower Desmin into range of the surface of the water. You are close enough to... You've been keeping up with the boat, so you can shift yourself in the water to go to Desmin. Do you wish to do that, Spider?
If I can get to the arm, I'll grab onto the arm.
Okay. I imagine, Desmond's grasped in the hand, so he's able to reach a little further back to grab you.
I've got you, Spider.
Thank you.
All right, you grab him. Why don't you make me a strength saving throw real quick there, Desmond? Desmond, my boy. You're better at strength, right?
Dear freaking God.
Whoops, butterfingers.
No, Spider
an
hangs on, but Desmond goes.
It's an 11.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have the bardic inspiration.
It's D8.
That's a D8. Oh, that's more than what I thought it was going to be. Okay. All right, that's a 17 then.
All right. Then you are able to hold on to Spider as Reggie begins maneuvering the two of you back through the air. Seawater drips off of you, and you are finally hoisted over the deck and set down.
Is bardic inspiration something that you use up?
Yes. So,
He's only got a certain number per
last
day.
10 minutes, you use it. Because I'm a College of Eloquence bard of a sufficient level, if you don't succeed when you try and use it, you get to keep it. Normally, it's you just use it and it gets
gone.
used up. I get them all back with a short rest.
Holy
I think.
poo.
Yes, I get 5 of them per short rest.
The message I said, Tutor. Spider has if he's holding on to that arm, I think he has a good grip on the arm.
Yeah. You can grab the arm. I also just imagined you might be grabbing, Desmond, yes, who is reaching out towards you. But yes, I understand what you're saying. I saw the message.
Yeah.
Desmond counts.
Okay.
Wait, what the heck?
This guy has very strong fingers. So, even though, you nearly waffled him, he wasn't gonna slip off of you.
You actually let go, but he just clenched around your wrist. Wow.
It's an actual spider.
It's a good thing I have armor.
It's just fingerprints in the metal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The armor is just crunched.
Thanks for the help. You're like, yeah, no
Nope.
problem. I can't feel my fingers.
That'll be fun to bang out.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. With that, the threat appears to be gone. The wizard and the orc are breathing sighs of relief. The ship is basically undamaged. And 3 of you heard the message from this fish. You're able to make your way back through the ship up to whatever deck you'd like to be on.
Before moving though, I will say to Twilight, welcome back to the world of the living.
died pretty spectacularly.
Yeah, no, that was when it was just me and Twilight on the stern.
Yeah, that's when they were below you.
No, I didn't
on the
see it.
on the lower balcony.
Okay.
Thank
Then
you.
never mind.
We should probably have a conversation later about narcs.
I thought gold dragons were supposed to be good.
What? Like, I understand that's what you saw, but since when does someone, especially with your particular background, just believe what they see?
It's a good point. Guess I got carried away with a hand. Sorry.
Well, I'm not dead, somehow. So I'll call out water under the bridge, but don't let it happen again.
Or water under the boat.
Shut up! I am in no mood for fun.
Just a sad existence.
Ryder is just sitting against something, just pouring water out of his boots.
Where am I? And the fuck happened? Why were there big fish? Someone explain.
I think you need to explain something too, like how. And I just like
I have no explanation.
Sure at all of you.
You
I
were
was on
only
the
gone
boat.
for like a few seconds.
We were talking to the thing, and then I was no longer on this boat, and then I was on this boat again over there. You gestures.
You disappeared in one of the most horrific things I have ever seen happen to anyone in my life. And I'm gonna be honest, I have some experience in that kind of realm, and that was just...
It was haunting.
Reggie looks haunted.
Well, that
I'm going to see it in my nightmares from now on.
And then you were back.
all right. And he said I've only got a few seconds. How did we go from that to giant fish people?
The fish just showed up and then shouted at us in water, and then started attacking us.
In
I don't know what
like
they
were
said.
talking
My
about
magic
it,
lets other things
water?
understand me.
Yes, they were talking in water.
Well, I mean, they were
Alright.
talking in water, but in air.
Yes. As opposed to in rock.
Morgan,
Very difficult
you
sometimes
kind of
to
on the
rock.
paper. Will you please explain what on earth they're talking about?
The spoke fish.
They spoke in bubbles,
They spoke water.
essentially.
While flying. That's the in air.
Yes.
They were in the air and they were going.
And they were somehow resistant to lightning, despite being fish. I'm still annoyed by that.
Well, the scales.
Why would fish be like? I suppose I have a reason to be resistant to light, but I also don't know why they would be. Is that meant to be surprising?
Would not expect something that lives in water to be resistant to lightning.
Was it in the water when you hit it with the lightning?
No,
I think
it
that's
was
more
in the
property
air.
of the water than the creature. Like, I'm not particularly resistant to lightning,
Well, yeah, so why are
but I'm
it?
gonna have a bad time if I get hit by it in the water.
The ship's mage, Silas, is going to approach the group.
And hey,
Looking
they
a
turned
little
into water when
wary.
they died, so we don't know that they weren't made of water. They were clearly,
fine.
they spoke water.
And as you're having
Oh,
this
Silas, do you speak water?
You're going to see his eyebrows shoot together as he walks up to you a little warily, and he's going to stop folding an arm behind his back and rubbing his chin with the other hand before saying, I think you're referring to the elemental language Aquan.
Yeah, water.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, water.
That's what my brother always, that's what my dad always called it.
Water in.
Wait, he's your brother, Dad? That's weird.
Sorry, that was just a
Brother,
mistake.
Dad.
My dad always called it.
I mean, you gotta be careful with statements like that. Nobles have a reputation.
I didn't actually say that. That was my mess up, Wilkins.
I know. I gotta mess with you a little for it, though.
I've never actually seen a merid before, but there are many seafarers' tales about them. They're usually thought of to be quite, well, I say they ride the line between a good and a bad thing. Some of them will grant boons, some of them will make your life harder, but these seemed particularly set on making your lives harder, while not attacking the ship, which I found very interesting. So, as a career seafarer, I think I would like to know if you are aware what they wanted and why they were so upset, seemingly.
Fuck if I know.
I don't know.
And
Did
she's like,
Reggie recognize that? I just,
dry her hair. Like Morgan is like wrenching everything to like get wet, like water out of it.
All right. You are getting water out. What did Reggie say? Ask?
I was about to ask if Reggie recognized them as sturgeon, and I was like, I already answered that question for us when I made my joke. So
Yeah. They're creatures from the elemental plane of water, so it's not unusual to see such creatures in the ocean. But like I said, I've never myself borne witness to them, and I've spent quite a lot of time out here recently.
Well, now you have.
Indeed. So,
Who else heard the one as it died? I know I did, but I can't remember who else was there.
It's Morgan Twilight.
Yeah.
the one that spoke as it died?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you, Morrigan, and Twilight were the ones who were within earshot to hear it speak.
maybe they got mad when the dragon crashed into their houses.
The last one, it says something about chaos. But don't know what that is.
And the dragon spoke of the sturgeon.
Yeah, it's probably Uncle Cyrus's fault. He's afflicted by some sort of chaos curse.
Are the fish things gonna keep happening to us?
So I want to get back on land.
I hope not. They weren't regularly attacked like by fish people when my father was traveling with him, so I don't think so. Though Uncle Cyrus did make an enemy out of a really mean fish.
Reggie goes and like holds onto the railing behind him. For safety.
You know,
I feel like Desmin needs to do that. He's the one that almost got knocked off twice and then did a third time.
Cyrus's body appeared over the ocean. The aboleth could be nearby.
it's like meaner than these ones?
Oh, much. These were like minnows compared to that thing.
Anyone in favor
that
of
one can't be
getting
killed,
back to the
so.
tunnel, say aye.
Yes, we should. We're on our way home.
It sounds
Is there
like
anything to Silas? Is there anything we can do to make this go faster?
he's going to consider this a moment. He's going to shrug his shoulders and says, I suppose you could always doggy paddle with the deckhands.
It may not help, but it couldn't hurt.
I mean, they can
Reggie goes
create.
over to one of the deckhands.
They can like magically create weapons, right? Can't we just have them magically create an ore and just row?
He seems to think about that a moment and says, yeah, I suppose you could. But if an ore is something that functions with levered action, then you're going to need to use 2 hands on each ore.
I think we'd be better off with the doggy paddling than trying to coordinate 2 people on that. Sounds like we're going to break something.
Reggie prestidigitates the sound of a drum.
There you go. It worked on old vessels that had to be paddled everywhere.
What if? Yeah, I suppose you just scoop with the hand then.
No, he
Okay.
points. He points to Reggie and says, "No, I mean the drum worked when they needed to coordinate rowers." And he gestures to the gunwale and just says, "We simply don't have rungs for giant oars, so you would have to do 2-handed rowing. So your options are 2 oars or 6 doggy paddles. They're probably not quite equally effective, but you know."
Well, we could do 2 oars and 2 doggy paddles.
We could do that. That'd be the most efficient.
Or 3 oars.
Harder, but doable.
How would you get, like, there isn't 3 arms on each side of the ship? How would you get the last pair to...
You'd have to have one on like the back 2 on either side would do 1 on either side, and the front 2 would just like hold it out over the front and kind of do it over the front. Probably wouldn't work very
I
well.
mean, the front oar can switch sides. I mean, that would work, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Instead of like a really big kayak paddle. That's like half and half from each of the deckhands.
Yeah.
Why not?
You invent the kayak paddle.
Kayaking in this giant ship.
That will cut your time back to the city down significantly.
Plus, it'll just look fucking hilarious.
So, rather than 3 hours back, it's going to take you like 1 and change. Because it really, really helps. All of you are very dedicated to this. And the whole time, Silas is prying into this whole problem with the elemental plane of water, this chaos thing, and kind of coming to the conclusion out of it that perhaps he's fine that you're here now because beggars can't be choosers and they needed a crew, but maybe you should consider staying the hells away from the ocean for the rest of your lives.
Or at least his boat.
Yeah, at least. Like, maybe join the crew of the Broken Wind.
I don't think they'd let us.
They might
There's only
be
one way to
desperate.
find out. I heard they just had a bad business deal, so like...
Alright. But I'm guessing everyone's going to be as cagey as possible about information here, even though, you know, these guys were nice to you.
Reggie just doesn't even have information to hide.
Yeah.
So I think how Reggie is handling that is he's just like adding to the deluge of like spitballing in a way that is just making it more and more confusing. Because Reggie doesn't actually want Silas to figure anything out because that seems dangerous and it involves Twilight.
I
So
had a
he's just
particularly
sort of like-
bad lobster dinner the other day, and I spent the entire following day cursing out Melora for creating such a bad lobster for me to eat. It could have been related to that. I'm
mean,
sorry,
lobster in
Melora.
general?
I didn't mean
Right,
it this
it's delicious.
badly.
But that one lobster.
Another side effect, Twilight is very confused as to what's going on, so you're just kind of adding to her confusion in the process.
I think that this is a tactic that Twilight is aware of Reggie.
Yes, but she still doesn't know what's going on in the place, so she can't really fiction at this point.
Everything that Reggie says that gets worse and
plausible.
worse just terrifies her.
I mean, it is accurate that this guy, this dragon, smashed down into the water, turned into a guy, said that he was a great hero from the war, couldn't remember his own
But
name.
a different war.
Yeah, perhaps a different war. The Dragon War. Couldn't remember his own name, tried to take Twilight aside, then spoke some really cryptic words, and Twilight stopped knowing anything about what was going on. And then, instantaneously, she's on a different part of the ship, and there's a big fish flying in the air, attacking her friends, who she tries to fight. And then there's a second fish to fight.
Which be exposed to the horrors of the universe.
Yeah, and then at the very last moment, as the fish is dying to Morrigan's attack, it says something in not Aquan, and it's not helpful to her because it doesn't mean anything.
Amazing how much can happen in 12 seconds.
So, you will be arriving back in the port of Volinar on the super secret dock, and able to make your way from there back to the Syndicate. You are able to leave the spoils of the battle that you aren't taking with Vestus, as it's his job to get them. It was already his job to get them to Aiden, so they will be able to deal with that, unless you have some particular reason you want to be the one to deliver things to Aiden.
I think Reggie explicitly doesn't want to be one of the ones that's delivering things to Aiden.
I think that's reasonable. But that is where we'll call it, as it is time. So, you've survived the battle against the Marids, who in this fight appeared as magical sturgeon people, which I thought was very funny. And we got to learn some interesting things, I think. I learned some interesting things. I hope the party learned interesting things too.
The party got confused.
That sounds accurate. Dealing with Unicycle of the Dragon War is difficult. Any event, we will continue the story of Desmond's Creek next time, so please join us. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye-bye.